Today we're talking about what to consider before hiring your first business coach. If you're wondering, what do they do? Why would I hire one? What to expect and where to find a great one? That's what we're doing on today's show. Keep on watching. Alright guys, don't forget to take a moment, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell over on YouTube. We bring you amazing content every single week on the channel, and I don't want you to miss a thing. If you are new here, type a little "I'm new" in comments, and I would love to welcome you to our community. And if you are new, I am Cyndi Williams. I am the CEO and founder of Wanderlust Campus. We help people just like you grow and scale your travel businesses. If you'd like information on how we can help you, you can visit travelschool.com. But today we're talking about things to consider when hiring that first business coach. I've been using business coaches and experts for decades, and I will tell you that was the one thing when I really got serious about growing my brands and growing my businesses. When I would invest in someone who really knew their stuff in a topic that I needed help with, it could really help me grow and scale my business in a quick, fast way. So I really believe in the value of having a great business coach, but I want to break it down and talk about how do you actually find that one that's going to be perfect for you. So let's start with, what does a business coach actually do for you? The first thing that I think that is important, especially if you are a travel professional that is growing your business, maybe you launched it, you got started, but now you're really wondering, what is it going to take to scale my business to the next level? You want to think about what's really important when you have that relationship with a business coach. So crystallizing your vision, I think that's really the first thing. Like, you have a lot of ideas, or maybe you're confused on certain things. You're not sure what to do with your business over here. Maybe you need help with marketing, or you need a little bit sales, or you need to figure out automation. There could be different things that you need help with, but outside of the day-to-day little helper stuff, what is your big vision? What are you trying to accomplish with your business? Where do you want it to be in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? A great coach will really take that time at the beginning of your relationship to understand what is your vision. And then from there, you can literally build your business plan to meet those goals. So crystallizing your vision is really, really key. The second thing that a great business coach will do for you is they are going to save you time, money, and stress. So having years of experience, having someone who's already done the things that you're trying to do and done them at a really high level that you're like, I want to do what they're doing, that's an important thing. So you're paying for that experience. When you get that help and you're kind of bridging those gaps, that's what's going to save you the time, the money, the energy, the stress, all of those things. When I was first starting my businesses, I will say, and maybe this feels like you guys too, but when I was first growing my businesses, I didn't want to pay for anything. I was super, super frugal. I tried to DIY everything, and it was like stress. For years I did that. I'm going to figure it out. I'm really smart. And yes, you can go to YouTube, you can go all the places, you can try to figure stuff out, but if you don't have that real life experience of, oh, that's why that didn't work, or oh, that YouTube video, that person hadn't actually done that thing, they were just making a video about having done it, and then you figure out the hard way after you spend money trying to test marketing or trying a certain automation that they thought would be good, and it doesn't work for a variety of reasons because they didn't have the experience to put it all together. So when I started working with experts to say, I need help with this, or I want to grow in this area, and a lot of times I had to go outside of our industry, because in the travel industry, back when I started, there weren't a lot of coaches, there weren't a lot of people really showing kind of the way in the industry. So I had to spend a lot of money because I had to hire by topic, right? But it was some of the best investments I made in myself and my business over time, because it really helped me get to the next plateau and the next plateau and the next plateau. And I've been running multiple 6 and 7 figure businesses for over a decade now. So we have a really good case study of showing how this can work, right? So, but you want to look for kind of that person who has that experience that you would like to replicate in yours as well. And then the other thing a business coach will do for you is help you set and achieve your goals. So setting those big goals, helping you stay on track, and giving you tools and resource recommendations, doesn't mean your coach is going to do the work for you. So understand, when you hire an expert, a professional, a business coach, a consultant, someone that's going to help you solve a problem, that is what their deliverable is to you. They give you that roadmap. They give you the stuff that's going to save you the time, money, energy, and stress. And they give you kind of the instructions to do it. You have to still do the work, but they're going to keep you on track. They may have a coaching session that says, here's our outline plan based on the vision that you told me. Here's our next check-in point. And then you will check in and see how much you've accomplished based on the plan that you guys work out together. So that's what your business coach should and could do for you, dependent on who you hire. Now, I know when I started hiring my first experts, I was very intimidated. And I was like, how does this work? What to expect? So I thought it would be helpful to give you guys a framework of like what to expect when you work with a business coach. And I'm also going to share with you in Wanderlust Campus how our coaches work with students, so you can have a frame of reference on how it works kind of in the real world. So scope of work, that's the first thing. When you work with an expert, they'll say, I'm going to work with you either on, this particular project. We're going to work together for a certain amount of time, and the work will either be project-based or it can be time-based. So for example, when you work with Wanderlust Campus, let's say you're wanting to grow your travel business, right? And one of the programs we have is our Careers on Vacation experience track. So we might say, in our scope of work, you're going to go through the Careers on Vacation Mastermind program. As your coach, you're going to I'm going to coach you through the process, but you're going to learn how to grow and scale your business. We're going to teach you how to set up a marketing machine. We're going to teach you how to do automations. We're going to teach you best practices in the industry so you can really grow your business and scale it based on whatever your particular vision is. So that might be the scope of work. And then when you go to the next phase, and the other thing that a business coach might talk to you about is what type of project is this? Is it project-based or is it time-based? In our case at Wanderlust Campus, it's a little bit of both, because we do have the project of helping you grow your business, but it is based on a 12-week time period. So they'll usually give you a time period, or you'll decide how milestones of the project that you're working on. That might be another way that they work with you on that as well. But keep in mind, it'll probably be project-based, time-based, or it could be a combination of both. The next thing they're going to talk to you about is your communication preferences. So a lot of coaches just do private consultations. In fact, when I hire a really high price consultant, it usually is, we're going to meet at this time frame, and it will be kind of like a coaching session, or we'll bring other people of the team in and we'll have a kind of like a working session. They may give you a certain number of sessions. So that could be how they communicate. Now, in between, they might say, hey, we can communicate via email, text. They may have office hours, but there usually will be a framework around that in terms of when you can communicate them, when they're available to you. It doesn't mean you have a 24/7 kind of access to that person. They need to sleep and eat and have a family too, but they will have some type of framework in which the communication takes place for your particular project or what you've agreed to on that scope of work. In the case of Wanderlust Campus, we do one-on-one sessions throughout that mastermind period. We have 12 weeks, for example, so we do a coaching session every single month, and then we have live classes with our coaches and experts where our students can come in, they can ask questions, and then they get access not just to their primary coach that's helping them with those big deliverables, but they can also plug into the marketing expert, the sales expert, the branding expert, the whatever expert, right? We have like 30 classes a month that happen dependent on what they need. So there may be additional resources within their company. If you're going with a big firm, they may have some extra perks as well. They're also going to talk about support hours. I think I mentioned that in ours, it's Monday through Friday. Pop into the discussion tab, ask questions, and get your answers. Monday through Friday business hours. So that's kind of an example of communication and how it's set up when you are in a relationship with a business coach or with a company that's providing consulting services or educational services. All right, deliverables. What do we want to talk about with deliverables? When you're working on a project with a coach, they may say, what is your big goal? What do you want to accomplish by us working together? that is the deliverables, okay? So have a good idea from your perspective on what's most important to you. Make sure that those deliverables are going to be on the list of things that you're working on. That first session that you have with any business coach is really, really important. We give all of our coaches kind of a step-by-step checklist to go through to understand the vision, understand how to map the goals, understand where you're at today, where you want to be tomorrow when all of this is accomplished, and make sure they're going to bring that together in a big way. Deliverables for Wanderlust Campus is an example. We have a 12-week program that we give everyone that we're coaching and working with. They also get that private coach as well as access to experts, earning your certification, and then all of our suite of business tools. So everyone that we're coaching in our programs, they're going to get things like our partner portal, which is inside Wanderlust Campus, our booking academy. So if you're adding niches and you're wanting to learn about different things, you can jump into Booking Academy. We have an area called the Vault for our most advanced students that can get advanced video training. They can get advanced mindset training. They can get advanced how to run paid ads and different types of things that are in the Vault for those that are kind of ready for that second level of coaching. And then, of course, goal tracking tools, and then the normal private sessions that we offer. But there should be a list of deliverables is what I'm getting at. So, and normally you will have to sign some type of contract or agreement when you're working with a consultant or a business coach. That is pretty standard. Just make sure that those deliverables are listed so you know what you can expect and what you're going to get by way of hiring that business coach or working with a program like Careers on Vacation. Whatever it is for you, whatever is the best fit, just make sure that that's outlined. The other thing that I was so nervous about when I first started working with experts and consultants was what's the cost going to be, right? I've paid anywhere from $3,000 to work with newer coaches or ones that were just very specific in a certain area, all the way up to $25,000. I'm not suggesting you pay $25,000 to work with anyone at the beginning of your journey. You have to remember, I'm running companies that are multiple seven figures at this point. And so sometimes the advice that we need to get, the price tag for the experts that we need to hire is reflective of what they're going to do or whatever problem they're going to solve. I think a good sweet spot for you if you're really stuck with growth should be expectation-wise to spend anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000, depending on if it's a relationship that's going to be a 3-month relationship, a year-long relationship, whatever you're hiring, or take that budget, and if you need to hire for little things here and there, then just keep in mind you want to kind of be building or working towards that point that you can afford that. But how you want to kind of figure out what your budget is, what is the ROI, the return on investment, if I can solve this problem. So this is how you math, right? How you math the math to figure out, is it time for you to hire a business coach or work with someone that can help you solve problems in your business? Is if you made an extra 10 sales a month, let's say you made an extra 10 sales a month and your commission is around $500, okay? So that's very, as you guys know, if you're an experienced agent watching this, $500, pretty standard commission, if not higher. But 10 more sales, $500, that's $5,000 extra a month. That's $60,000 in your bottom line a year if you can solve the problem that you're dealing with. So would it make sense for you to work with someone who can help you solve that problem if it's $5,000 or $6,000, but you're going to make $60,000 more when that problem is solved? Yes. This is not a purse purchase or a shoe purchase or even a new car purchase. This is an investment you're making in yourself and your business so you can get past wherever you're stuck, and then you can grow, and then you're on to the next one. So keep that in mind. You have to do the business math, guys. Is this a hobby for you or is this a real business? When you start hiring experts and hiring coaches and hiring a business consultant and things like that to help you with your business, you are getting ready for the big time, and that's exciting. I'm glad you're thinking about it, but you can still stair step it in a way that feels good for you and your budget. But remember to do the ROI, because that is what will tell you easily, oh my gosh, I should totally spend this money to get there. It'll be a big change in how you think about your business too. All right, so how do you find a great one? I want to talk a little bit about that too. The number one indicator that I look for, because I did spend some money on people that I shouldn't have hired early on, and I felt bad about it. So that can happen too, and you don't want that to happen to you. But what I want you to ask is, have they accomplished what I am trying to do in my business? Not do they just talk about it? Not do they just have some advice on one area that should help grow your business. Because there's a lot of coaches and people out there that say, I do this in the travel industry, but they don't actually have their own agency. They have never had an agency in some cases, and it just blows my mind. So think about, in our case at Wanderlust Campus, we have an agency that we use for our proof of concept business. So I've owned Tripsy Travel. That's one of my businesses that I own, but that's where we bring it into our students and say, see, here's how you do it. See, here's what we did. See, we tried this, it didn't work, don't do that. So we have tested, and we've also worked with thousands of clients where we have taught our best practices and our proven systems to show our students what really works, what's going to work the fastest and the easiest. But even if you're not working with us, ask, did they actually do what I'm trying to do? That's number one. Second, don't be afraid to ask for case studies or referrals. In our case, we have over 250 video case studies on how we help our students. Those are available on YouTube. But if you're interviewing someone, say, hey, do you have some case studies I could review? Do you mind if I contact a few of your clients? Do you have some references? It is okay for you to ask that. In fact, I think that's a really good idea that you vet whoever you're working with. So keep in mind, you can do that as well. And then also within the industry, look for a certified travel industry coach, CTIC. Every single one of the coaches in Wanderlust Campus is a certified travel industry coach. So if you're working with us, you're guaranteed that's already going to pass the muster, but that's a good thing to look for as well. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you today. Again, if this is your first time thinking about having a business coach, or you're really in a place where you want to grow your business, I will encourage you to check out Careers on Vacation Experience Track. That is the program where you will actually get access to a private certified travel industry coach who's going to be your mentor through that 12-week process. But you're also going to get access to Wanderlust Campus. Our deliverables are, you get the curriculum, you get the ongoing access to Wanderlust Campus, you're going to get a partner portal, a booking academy, a bunch of good stuff that's going to really help you, and all kinds of goodies to help you on your journey. And of course, not just the private business coach, but you get to come to my founders calls. I'm going to help you on our live classes, as well as our entire team of experts. So it's kind of like getting an entire team of experts plus your private coach, plus you get to work with me, and we'd be honored to help you. Because we do work in a mastermind format, you are not paying to work with all of those people. That's what I had to do back in the day. I had to hire everybody for all the different things. You don't have to do that if you work through Careers on Vacation. We have it all assembled for you at an ROI that is insane if you are ready to really scale your business. So guys, I hope that was helpful for you. I'll drop all the links below. I wish you so much love, so much abundance wherever you are in the world. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. If you like that last video, make sure you check out all the content available to you on our channel. And I invite you to follow along, travel with me around the world as I grow and scale my travel businesses. You're gonna pick up some great tips, some great tricks on how you can grow your own travel brand too. I'm gonna drop some links down below, and also check out these videos I handpicked just for you.